Show some love for the band, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gonzalo. Thanks for having me this afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here in support of this guy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, put your hands together for our next Governor of the state of New Mexico, Mr. Sam Bregman.
Las calles de Albuquerque ya no se oyen los susurros. Bandidos y malvivientes ya no se sienten seguros. Se les apagó la chispa, San Bregman les va a dar duro. Su sombrero con sus botas bien boleadas. Llamado el fiscal de hierro, él no anda con habladas, viene para poner orden, él lo trae en su mirada.
I am overwhelmed by all my friends, old friends, new friends. I want you to know that Las Vegas knows how to throw a party. Let's go. I want to say thank you to all the elected officials that are here, to the city of Las Vegas for hosting this. And I want to most importantly to thank every single one of you that showed up today for this event. So there's a reason that I asked you all to be here today. I've got something to tell you. My name is Sam Bregman, and I'm running for governor of the great state of New Mexico. For 44 years, I've been proud to call New Mexico my home. I've been married to an amazing woman for 35 years, raised 3 children together with her here in New Mexico, and I now have 2 beautiful grandchildren as well. I've been a Democrat my entire life. I come from a family of Democrats. I was raised to believe this party is one that stands up for working people, fighting for better wages, safer neighborhoods, strong public schools, affordable quality health care, and responsibly protecting our land and water. Democrats were the ones who fought for the people and who got things done. For 30 years, I've fought in the courtroom. I fought in the courtroom for victims of crime, workers, and women, and I've won. I've been fighting crime as a district attorney. Thank you. I've been fighting crime as a district attorney in Bernalillo County, tackling our crime problem head on, working every day to make our community safer. We've been getting things done by hiring more prosecutors. We've hired close to 80 prosecutors. My office has convicted close to 300 people in 2+ years for murder. We have gone after drug traffickers, child molesters, and convicted over 2,000 drunk drivers. This is in 2 years. We have a zero-tolerance policy for guns in schools. Our focus has been relentless on holding violent criminals, including juveniles, accountable. And we've been working to address the conditions that lead so many to a life of crime. We have now increased options for those dealing with mental health and addiction issues by investing in mental health programs. I know we cannot incarcerate our way out of this crime problem. While we work to rid the streets of repeat and violent offenders, we must invest in long-term solutions to steer our youth and other offenders away from lives of crime. When I became DA, we had a major crime problem and things were getting worse in Albuquerque. Now, while we still have a long road ahead, I can honestly say things are starting to get better. The strategies we put in place are beginning to take hold, and we are going to continue to make sure that progress is made. When I look at New Mexico, I see a place that has made a lot of progress. But we have serious challenges that we must continue to confront on access to health care, education, economic development, and affordable housing. And now we face a national threat by Donald Trump, his lackeys, and his billionaire buddy Elon Musk. They're attacking our public schools, our health care, our veterans, our way of life. The question before the people of New Mexico in this election will be, and is this: who is best equipped to fight against the excesses and chaos of Donald Trump and protect the people of New Mexico? Because in this moment, we need leaders who take action against tyrants, not sit idly by. This campaign will be about protecting New Mexico from these attacks while making real strides to try and tackle the very critical issues. We don't need more politicians giving speeches, as I'm giving one. We don't need politicians giving more speeches, but I think you'll all agree with me. We need leaders who are ready to take action. We do need to fight to protect our most vulnerable at a time when Trump and the GOP are aiming to gut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid while they undermine the vital freedoms we enjoy at our state. Now look, I'm a proud Democrat. We all have to pull together at this time to fight this attack. But let's be honest. Democrats in Washington have been asleep at the wheel or complicit in this madness. And the radical left has driven too many away from our party. Their intolerance of different opinions and common sense policies divides our party at the very moment we need everyone together to unite against Trump. Well, that's going to change when I'm governor. And I know that the Democrats of northern New Mexico are going to rise again. In this speech, I had big applause line. You know, we face some really tough issues out there. And I look in all of your eyes and your faces. And I know you want a safer neighborhood, community, and state. But wanting's one thing. You deserve a safer neighborhood and community. I know by looking at all of you in your faces that you want an improved education system. You deserve an improved education system for your children and your family. Every child should get a great education in a safe and modern school. I know that all of you all, and I look at so many of you, and you've just gotten off work or you worked through the night, you've busted your ass out there. I understand that. You work that way every single day. Your family works that way every single day. You deserve to be paid good wages for busting your tail every single day and night. And small businesses need to be encouraged to be successful, creating those jobs. We cannot forget about the engine of our economy, and that's small businesses that so many of you right here own. And so in the face of Trump's tariffs and tax cuts for himself and his billionaire buddies, the cost of living and taxes should never go up on New Mexicans. And finally, creating a healthcare system that makes sure every single New Mexican gets quality affordable health care. And that means your child, your parent, or your grandparent should not have to wait 5 months for a doctor's appointment. Folks, 33% of Mexicans and 66% of nursing homes depend on Medicaid. And Trump and his GOP friends are determined to cut it. And Medicare and Social Security are next. We need to fight these healthcare cuts and use New Mexico's resources to ensure that there are no gaps and that people continue to have access to affordable healthcare. These are the issues that matter to everyday New Mexicans. As your governor, I will wake up every single morning determined to fight to make a positive difference in the lives of New Mexicans. I love New Mexico. We are a beautiful state with so many resources. But most importantly, we are an amazing and diverse people. You could see what I see right now. We are an amazing and diverse people. We have so much potential. But that potential is threatened by Trump and his buddies in Washington and by our divisions here at home. I'm not a creature of Washington. I'm not someone who will pass an ideological purity litmus test from the extreme elements of my party. But as your next governor, I'll be committed to getting results. I want New Mexico to be a safe place where our children have the best education, where our children want to stay and raise a family because they can get a great job right here and live out their dreams. You give me the chance as your next governor, and we will make that a reality. Just a second on the chant. Almost perfect timing, but just one more thing. This is a good line. I've been practicing this all the way up from Albuquerque today. You all have been patient with me, but I want you all to know something. And I'm dead serious when I say this. My promise to all of you and all of New Mexico, to each and every person in this state, is that I will work my ass off to fight for the people of New Mexico. I will always tell you like it is, and I will never back down. So let's all New Mexico, let's Northern New Mexico today, all come together and get this done. New Mexico, I got your back. Thank you.